name is Eunice Nakiru Lako Dominic. Before I used to be a farmer, and then I just a housewife. I cooked in the house. I don't do any other work. We started the training last year. It became helpful to me because I was able to make some uniforms now, which I can even make uniform for my grandchildren. Yeah. Those 5 months was not enough, but we learned a lot of basics one. Exactly like making some drawing, taking some notes, measurements. In these 5 months, we are able to make for children clothing, like shirt, skirt, and shorts. Yeah, my life is changed because now I'm able to maybe make like 5 uniform in a day or 6 uniform in a day, and that is already 30 pounds in a day. I will go home while I will buy something like vegetable. I buy some flour, which means every day as I go home, I have something like sugar 1 kilo or half a kilo. Whatever I lack in the house, I will buy when I'm going in the evening. Yeah, that is the change.
Torit is the capital town of Eastern Equatoria State, located southeast of South Sudan with an estimated population of 50,000 residents. The town has until recently been host to thousands of South Sudanese who fled the civil conflict and have been slowly returning home to resettle and rebuild their lives. People returning home, however, need several livelihood skills to be able to rebuild their lives, an initiative that would improve the livelihood of the citizens. One of the projects is focused at supporting the women. Fiona Chichiloki is the project manager of Community Development Support Services. She explains that this project seeks to provide women with both theoretical and practical life skills that can help groom these women into useful citizens.
Basically, what the project is about is economic empowerment of men and women through practical vocational skills training in micro and small enterprises in Torit. Because after the conflict, so the economic situation that affected most parts of South Sudan didn't also leave Torit. So we got more affected because it's a pass away actually. Torit is a pass away to probably Uganda or Kenya, and most returnees come and foreigners also come and reside here, and most of them become business people here. And the local people here are left with no businesses to do. So most of them become, they deal with very small, maybe collecting firewood, just little bit livelihood that they do here. So we decided to do this project to come and train them on some skills so that they may be able to generate income to at least increase their social status and their well-being.
Sandana Mwa, a field officer, CDSS, explains the project's objectives and the challenges they face.
The objectives of this project actually was that 50% of the trainees or the beneficiaries were supposed to either be able to get employment or start their own businesses. So, and the enterprises as well, 50% of the enterprises should be able to increase their income and improve their restaurants in other different ways. So one of the problems we're having is that the students, the mentality of the people we're having is that they can only come for the incentive, for the allowances that they get. So that makes it hard to achieve the project's objective, because once they come, they know they're given allowances, and once they're done with the 5 months training, most of them go back to what they were doing. Like the women would go back to getting firewood and burning them into charcoal. The men would sometimes just go back to not doing anything at all. So that kind of just reduces the success of the project. But and another also challenge is that once they are done training, it's hard for them to start their own businesses. Like we need the startup kits. We're hoping we'll look at that later on, so that they'd be able to have the encouragement that, oh, once I'm done, I can do something.
The trainings include carpentry and joinery, tailoring, catering, masonry, bricklaying, and concrete practice. At least 50% of the students that were enrolled have successfully completed the training sessions and are employed. Challenges, however, remain, as these trainers told me.
There are some challenges. For example, most of these trainees, let me say like half of them, there is a language communication problem. They don't understand English. It is Arabic. For us also, we don't understand that much Arabic, especially with the kitchen language. Another thing also, these ladies, when they come, they used to spend their time here in the kitchen. They don't have budget for feeding them. Another thing is the attendance. Most of them, they used to come, but sometimes also they used to fail to come.
مشاكل تانين مشاكل في بيت كمان ظروف تبيت كمان بعد مرات كتاب تبومون.
There are many problems. Most of these women have family issues. They come for the training with their children, so it is difficult for them to understand. The other problem is that we don't have space and money for buying machines. Most of these women are not educated, so it is a big problem to me.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems, right? These currencies, they are going higher, and to pay people is even difficult, and also food shortages. This kind of work need energy. Go to the market there, can get a sack for 25 kgs. It's like 450. Currently it's 500. So these are the things we are facing underground.
Hope for a brighter future is visible in the eyes of many of these young men and women who have concluded their training.
Before I started this training, I used to cut grass, firewood, and sell charcoal in order to feed my family. Now that I know all the work, I would like you to help me with machines so that I can start my own business.
Before I did not get this training, I was my life was not good. But now it has changed now. I get something little to sustain my family and I myself here. Now I'm employed here. My boss has already employed me here. No need of going and search for the job again.
As one group expresses the joy of completing a vital skills training, new entrants are optimistic that the training can help turn their lives around.
When I'm through with this training, I will start my own business and train other people too. I joined this training because it will be of help to me. My children are suffering and no one helps me in educating them. I don't want them to be like me. I want them to have a better future.
Skills training is essential in any society because with skills, people's potentials are well utilized for the betterment of society. As the Chinese say, give a man fish and he will eat for a day. Teach him how to fish and he will eat fish forever. So the skills are a lifelong asset that the Community Development Support Services seeks to give the communities in Torit.